This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk, and welcome to Victory Monday. It's a beautiful day in Brooksville, Florida here today. Cool, comfortable. I mean, it's gorgeous out. Let's go ahead and bring on our co-hosts. First, we have the bearded wonder, Mr. Johnny O.
What's up, Papa Paul? How are you, brother? Good to see you again.
Good, you too. And caught you there. You thought I was bringing on winners first.
Yeah, I did.
Next, we have our brother Dolphin Winners.
Already know what's going on. Happy Victory Monday, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Can't complain, brother.
Good. Then we have Mr. Tom O'Gara.
Yay!
Hey, just get on to work.
Fucking, kind of. I got out of work, and then my buddy got a new car in PA, and I was like, yo, leave at 3:30. It's going to be the absolute worst traffic ever if you get done at 4:30. And he gets done at 4:30, and I'm sitting in bumper to bumper coming back from PA.
Well, I'm going to start off a little bit different. First, I got to thank our boy, Chef Jew. He said he'd do it, and he brought me a turtle cheesecake yesterday. And damn, it was delicious. I ate half of it yesterday and the other half today.
That's what's up.
I mean, and if you guys know what a cheesecake, anybody who says a cheesecake is light and fluffy, they don't know what a real cheesecake is.
Yeah, buddy, I can imagine.
I mean, this was a personal size cheesecake, but that thing had to weigh 5 pounds. And that's what a cheesecake is.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
Gotta thank my Chef too. And then I gotta start this show with the man to me who's one of my favorite players, is a one-man machine out there yesterday, Devon Chan. He really rocked and rolled yesterday. I mean, he was doing it all. It would have been better if we would have had Alec Ingold in there, you know, for our fullback, making some holes for him. I know I know what you're about to say, Winners. Dan Burke, what's up, my brother? Thank you for joining us.
What's up, Burke, sir?
Yes, sir.
Chan was, I mean, he was just making the plays that he could make. And there was a few plays that could have been a negative yardage that he turned into 6-7 yards, or even 2 yards, he turned into 9 yards. And then I thought for sure he was going to have that one wide open touchdown, which I think it was a good 25 yards he went.
He was definitely close to breaking that one.
Yeah.
Very close. Very close. And we also got to shout out our brother in Fall River, Massachusetts, Mr. Russell Hotman. He put us down with other Miami Dolphins fans in the area. I hope you guys are watching, and welcome to WCFL Dolphins Talk. And I'm going to say this. The man of the hour really for the Miami Dolphins was Janu Smith yesterday. I mean, you got to think. You got 2 touchdowns. One was defended. The other one, he was wide open. Now, that's the thing. I want you guys were there. Take me through that whole moment where you see this man wide open on a zero blitz.
I'm going to let Johnny take that one.
Well, I actually, when the play was happening, I was watching Tua, and as he was, stepping back, he threw up his back foot, and I'm like, oh no! But then I looked downfield, and I thought Janu was wide open. I'm like, how the hell is he that? Then he just grabbed it, turned, and ran, and it was like, how is he that wide open?
Dude.
Because I'm watching the defensive line and the offensive line and Tua, and I didn't realize that he was that open until
And
the ball got to him, and I was like, holy cow!
Johnny, I mean,
they all
I have
followed
to
the
say,
guard.
go ahead, Tom.
They all followed the guard and H-Hand, the running back, because the play was bootleg back that way for it. But the play was designed to go to Waddle or Hill on a little curl or a slant. So everyone's flowing to the one side. When Tua is scanning right to left, he's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I said the same thing. I said to myself the same thing, just like Johnny. I'm like, holy shit. And I'm just jumping up, screaming, yes, and, I love it because Johnny's on my fantasy team. So he made some major points for me.
I picked him up just yesterday because I had Kincaid. Kincaid's hurt. So I was like, Johnny's going to go off.
And he did. He really rocked and rolled yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
Julian Hill's still starting.
Well, let's say congratulations to him. He actually made a couple plays yesterday, caught a couple passes.
He still missed 5 blocks. Fuck that guy. He sucks.
Oh, well.
But yeah,
I won't argue about the block.
I give him a C for the 2 catches for 25 yards and the 1.5 nice blocks he had. For sure. He'll get a small golf clap.
All in all, though,
I hate that guy. He's terrible.
As much as we want to celebrate this victory, we do have some things that we need to talk. We need to talk about the first half, where we let a team hang in there with a 10-6 going into halftime. Because they did. We definitely let them hang around. And
Well, yes and no, because I mean, if you look at it, our first drive was 8 minutes and 21 seconds. We chewed up more than half of the first quarter. So I mean, we put up 7 on that drive. The next drive, I believe, on the field goal was over 6 minutes.
Right.
So they used an entire quarter for just 2 drives.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's hard to put a team away.
Each team only had it twice at halftime. 2 possessions each at half. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to put a team away when you've only had, really 2 drives and you used an entire quarter for those 2 drives.
That's true.
And then the third touchdown took a long time too, but it's good. Drives.
That was over an 8-minute drive.
Right.
97 yards, right? They were down to 3 or 4. It was crazy.
They were at the 3, and it took them over 8 minutes to go 97 yards and score. So I mean, using the clock, mixing the plays, running past,
It's also huge for the defense because you're giving them long periods of rest, especially after good defensive drives. I mean, the Raiders had a couple of good drives. Obviously, tight end, Brock Bowers any tight end's always been a problem for Miami because we haven't had backers that can cover these tight ends in years. And he's just a special tight end. Other than that, did nothing.
We had 33 minutes and 12 seconds of time of possession.
That's huge.
Yeah. I mean,
Go ahead.
And let's get Uche some love. My man has been creating with his feet, especially the last 2 weeks. The thing that people said he can't do. I love that. Every single time someone says he can't do something, he works on it and gets better at it. The only thing he needs to work on now is ball security with these little stupid tap-off fumbles. Other than that, not one bad thing can be said about him.
Right.
No, I mean, listen, Tua played
it. 1,000 yards, 78% completion, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception in 3 games. He's been back.
What did he go for? 20 for 20? He went 20 for 28, 20 for 28, something like that.
He 28 for 36.
28 for 36.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
now. There's a little bit confusion on total yards. From what I seen, it was 288 total yards receiving, but here on the Miami Dolphins, it's saying 271. So I'm not sure which one.
The end around, they're debating the end around and the shovel pass in the middle to H-Hand in the first drive that John got the touchdown, the play after. that 3-yard little tight end screen is usually they're saying that's gonna be a run instead of whatever. And then Malik's, they're giving it to him as a run, even though he just like pitched it to him. That's the 17-yard differential. Because I saw that too. Because I have him on fantasy, and I'm like, what the fuck? One league's 271, one's 288.
Yeah, and the thing is, Saturday, Shake was on the show with me. It was just me and Shake will tell you, I predicted that he was going to have 280 to 290 yards receiving.
It's nice.
So, and my prediction,
3 yards from a grand. I needed 3 yards out of Waddle to win a grand, but I'll still take the 250 that I hit.
Gorilla Luke had 6 different parlays for a total of $100 bet, and he won all 6 of them for $600.
Nice.
No, 1,600.
1,600.
Yeah, I saw that 600. Yeah. That's basically around the same exact parlays I had. Mine would have been allowed 1243. Ended up with the 243 to the good. The other ones were I had Waddle 50 yards, Jonnu 2 touchdowns, Tyreek touchdown, passing touchdowns for Tua, over for the game, spread. But I had Waddle for 50 fucking receiving yards. He had 43 or 47, something like that. Sick me. Last night, so you think about it. Last night, the Chargers are running the ball to kick a field goal. They're literally doing one run play to kick the field goal, and the Bengals just let him score. I'm sitting here with plus 4, like, what the fuck?
That's a part of the game, brother. You already know how that goes.
That's why they call it gambling.
That's why they call it gambling.
Well, with my different bets I had, I only lost $7 for the day, so I'm good.
That's not bad at all. Anytime I hit, at least it pays for what I got going in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
shit bag.
I was a little disappointed. Let me look at something. See exactly how many we had. Where is it?
Are you looking at penalties?
Yeah, it doesn't say exactly how many we had. We only had 4 penalties, so that's not bad.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
And we didn't have any drive-killing penalties, so
No, exactly.
No,
I
yeah.
think we had one holding penalty. We had one holding penalty that backed us up for 10 yards, maybe.
But I think it got offset because they saw the face mask after. That kind of was like, okay.
That's what it was. Yeah.
that face mask was coming right towards us. We all saw it. We saw the flag come out. We're like, all right, they got him a face mask. And they come out and say, holding on the offense. And we're like, are you kidding me? Where's the other penalty? And then all of a sudden they get together and they start talking about it. They re-showed on the Jumbotron. We all go nuts because you can clearly see it. And then they come out and go, all right, holding on Miami, face mask on Vegas, and 15 yards, move the ball up. I'm like, all right. But I don't know how the line.
That's what they talked about. They talked about on the broadcast. They were like, okay, there's a face mask call. And when it came out, they're like, wait, what? Gene Steratore, what do you think? They're like, yeah, the human head doesn't turn that way for that long. And then
it was literally like right where the lineman was looking. How he didn't throw the flag immediately because he reached for it. You saw his hand go down, but he never pulled his flag out.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
And
I tell you, go ahead, Winters.
The thing is, they were never supposed to use the upstairs, like the screens. They're not supposed to use those. But I guess with the reaction of the fans, that's what made them sit there and say, hold on, we got to get this right.
New York in the earpiece, so New York can make that call anytime they want. They just got to make it look good.
Or the lineman that was going to throw, the line judge that was going to throw the flag went in and said, listen, there was probably a face mask. I didn't get my flag out, and they discussed it. And then they said, all right, we're calling it after the replay because the place went nuts. I mean, like I said, it was on our sideline and they were running towards us and you could see his head snap around. Now, speaking of penalties, I wanted to go over one other thing. Raiders' first drive, there was 2 phantom penalties. And I don't talk about this a lot, but that penalty for roughing the kicker.
Oh, my God. Oh, the sick.
He never touched him.
He didn't.
And they give him the first down. And then later, the call on Ramsey for holding, he never holds him. He touches him, pushes him past him, and lets him go, and they call holding on it.
So it was a slight glance when I was watching the game on my phone because I was watching on Doofy live stream and I had a really good stream. And I'm watching it, and they show us like they really called him for a slight because the ball literally goes in between Calais Campbell's arms, and it was like a slight, like this little slight glance, and then that's what it was, and that's what they threw it on.
Yeah, that was a
How
garbage
does Max
call.
Crosby allowed to throw a punch in the?
Yeah, how does he not get thrown out for that?
That was blatant too. Like I
That
love
was
Max.
definitely close.
Max is one of the better players in the league. He's got a high motor, and he loves Mike because they got the whole recovery together. But that was blatantly obvious. He threw a punch.
Yeah, and then only gets a 15-yarder for it. He should have been tossed out of the game.
Well, I tell you, one of the things I noticed yesterday, which in the 3 years of being a season ticket holder in Miami, I tend to look a lot at the decibel meter board when it shows, and I've never seen it as loud as it was yesterday.
It was definitely loud.
It went over 114.
Nice.
Each game's touchdown, that was like the loudest, like it was for a while. Like you could hear the background, you could hear the crowd on that touchdown.
I've seen it 112 and I've seen it 113. But yesterday it went over 114.
Yeah, and there was not a lot of Raiders fans there, so.
But they still made some noise, the ones that were there.
Oh yeah, and, along with some of our fans, because man, it drives me nuts. I'm in section 138, and it's to my right, so it's 130.
137,
136, man. Our fans get up and start cheering on offense. I'm like, what are you doing? Sit down, quiet down.
Yeah,
and
when they were at the 3-yard line, they were like, bring it down. Like they couldn't even hear the calls when they were inside the 3.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, that was the best drive of the whole game. I think of the whole year, from the 3-yard line all the way down. That was the best drive of the whole year, in my opinion.
I didn't look at the numbers yesterday, but I wanted to combine them. 2 on 3rd down is like he was 7 for 8 in the second half versus the Rams game. They didn't punt yesterday, so I can only imagine these numbers are probably like, I don't know, 15 out of 16 the last 2 games on 3rd down.
3rd down efficiency yesterday was 8 for 12.
All right, so 7 out of 8 is 19 out of 20. Or 19 out of 22, something like that. That's crazy.
But I tell you, it was just a good all-around game. I think if we would have had Alec Ingold in there, our rushing would have been better because we did not do the best on rushing. We only had 82 yards with 26 attempts.
Yeah, but I'll take the 26 attempts. It's better than 18 or 20.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll take the 26
Mike, same thing I
attempts.
said last week, though. Mike needs to decoy Wright because every time Wright's in the game, it's a run. And they're stacking the box with 8 or 9 people. So he had 7 carries for 10 yards yesterday? 7 carries for 7 yards, like that? They're just playing him.
Yep. They know he's running the ball.
I agree with you.
We're missing Ingold badly. That's what it comes down to. And we clearly see it, and it hurts me to see Jalen Wright get stopped like that because he doesn't have the lead block that he needs to be able to get off the way he needs to. Now, my whole thing is
shitty guards.
Right.
Guards aren't helping either. Aaron Brewer's been an absolute animal the last 4 or 5 weeks. Once he got his footing and they figured out the snap issue the first couple weeks, he's been a stud. He's top 5 center in the league. Everyone kind of hated on Greer for these picks, but some of these players are starting to work out pretty freaking good where he looks a little better than a lot of people thought.
We're starting to gel at the right time, gentlemen. I'm really starting to see this, and I'm going to be honest with you. We sit there and continue doing what we're doing, and we need to do what we're doing, especially with the Patriots coming in, and, they want their lick back from losing in New England. So you already know what this game means.
I like the approach is one game at a time is the way this should be approached. The mental should be that way. Calais Campbell said it best after it. We could put ourselves in a big fucking hole, and we got a lot of fucking work to do. I'm still hungry, aren't you? Just one at a time.
Yes. And he goes, we have 24 hours to celebrate, and it's back to work.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have this for 24, right back to work.
Yeah.
We got to check on Armstead when the injury report comes out because I know he was playing, I believe, with his left shoulder at one
Yeah, I think
point.
he popped it out.
Right. Does anybody know the injury for Ingold?
No, but I hope he's coming back this week, though.
Yeah, because we're going to need him. We're going to need him. We are going to need him against the Patriots, and you are going to definitely need him in a cold Green Bay Thursday night game.
Absolutely.
You are definitely going to need your running game to be on tilt. A+, heavy run, minimum pass. It is going to be hawking out there.
And this coming Sunday in Miami, Sunday morning, it's supposed to be 55.
Yeah.
That's hoodie weather. I like that.
Me too.
Well, I tell you, up there where I sit, Saul, it was chilly up there.
I believe it.
With that wind was blowing up there good, and I'm glad I had this jersey on, my long sleeve hockey jersey I got from Tom O'Gara, who I put another guy on to my guy at the stand, James, who seats us, Saul. I put him on to 101 Sports.
Great.
So
that's great.
He was actually wearing I gave him a Peace, Love, and Fins Up shirt, and he was wearing it yesterday. And he goes, everybody was asking him about it. Where do you get it and stuff like that?
Nice. That's what's up. Without a doubt, man. That's what it's about.
For anybody that's, I know there was a post earlier today. Wear white against New England.
Right before I got on the show, I got all totals and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, white out.
Yeah, the only whiteout jersey I have is my Merino jersey, which I'll wear, but I'd rather I can't wait till I get the one that I just ordered from Tom and stuff, which I know will be right around Christmas time.
Absolutely.
We just got confirmations today. Took me about 3 hours, but I got everybody listed up and confirmed for their order.
Now, did you remember about the 50-year patch and the captain patch?
Oh, fuck.
For mine?
I definitely didn't. I'll look at my plug on eBay for the patches. 50 patch I can get from Tyler Schmidt. Captain patch, I'll see what they got on eBay because I completely forgot my bad. I got to collect like 13 grand. It took me like 3 hours to go through the hieroglyphics on the list that they sent me today.
Yeah, make sure you send me, my total.
Patch is pretty easy.
Make sure you send. Yeah, just make sure you send me my total so I can get you paid. I'm running out of my. I'm using all my vacation money.
I think it was 175.
Okay.
I think it was 175. It was 40 on the shorts and 45 on the jerseys. I think. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. As soon as I get home, I can let you know. I'm probably like 20 minutes from home.
No problem.
Traffic I'm dealing with right now.
Ladies and gentlemen that are watching the show, please hit the like and subscribe button for us. We definitely appreciate it on all the platforms.
Yep. I'm using all my between that and getting the truck fixed up to where it's running right and good. I have hardly any gambling money for the cruise, so.
You need to hit something.
That's right. I need to hit big time on the cruise.
I'm about to enter into. I saw
there's
some blackjack tournaments. I'm about to be entering in all of them.
Me, it'd be Texas Hold'em tournaments.
Yeah, those are fun too. I just don't have the patience for that because it takes so fucking long. I'm like, I'm over this. Just put them in.
I'm not much on blackjack. I'll play it now and then, but I'm really not big on it that much.
The most money I've ever won. No, I'm lying. The second most money I won was blackjack. The most money I've ever won was off the slots. I hit off of $35. I hit for 1,035.
Which is perfect. It's right under the tax threshold of $1,200 where you need to slip.
Yeah, I never hit big on the slots.
There's a new one that's pretty good. If you do check out the slots, it's called Huff and Puff and More. It's like the Big Bad Wolf, and you get these like houses, and it's like straw houses, cement houses, and mansions. You get the mansions, and it's so many whatever bonus. When the wolf goes to blow them away, they don't blow away, so you win like 10 times each prize on each one of them. Those are pretty decent. My 2,000 on them. I mean, she's a heavy gambler. Worse than me, obviously. Way worse than me. But she's got 22 this weekend on it. She's high roller. She's legit.
Who's that? Who's that,
This
Tom?
lady I work with, Pam. It was actually her birthday weekend, and she hit the 22K on her birthday. It was pretty cool.
Woo!
Nice. Very nice.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Crazy. I'm like, yo, let me get
FPL
some of that
Courtright,
buck.
what's up?
Shit, let me get like
Yeah.
a little bit.
All right, so we got the Patriots coming up next week, man, and hey, the party don't stop. We got to keep this train rolling, man. And I'll say this: this is the division game, so you know this one's going to be a tough one.
Division games are always tough.
Yeah.
I'll be right back in. I got to take this phone call. My bad.
Yeah, no problem.
2 minutes and back.
I know this coming game is very important, and I know it's a big game. I know they're going to want to get us back, but if McDaniel needs to see about using someone else as a fullback, we had all these tight ends that we kept that was listed as fullbacks and stuff. We need someone else to make a hole for Jalen Wright. Not just send him up the middle without a fullback in front of him.
Well, I mean,
go ahead.
we got to keep improving, and New England's another bad team that we should beat, but you can't overlook them. Right. They got to keep improving, moving the ball. I mean, yesterday was kind of what we figured at the beginning of the season: 30+ points a game or thereabouts. Your quarterback's healthy, running backs look healthy. Mostert, I think, is still in the doghouse a little bit. He didn't get to play a lot yesterday.
They were talking about that in McDaniel's interview this afternoon, that he hurt his hip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured there was something going on.
That's why he wasn't really in. And he said at the same time, he goes, when you have, basically, not in his words, but when you have someone doing what they're doing, you don't want to stop the momentum.
Right, but you don't want to overuse them because you still got a lot of games left.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that, but that's the way he put it. And I tell you what, it seemed like every other play almost a Chan. And he, to me, is quickly becoming the number one running back.
Oh no, he is the number one running back. There's no doubt.
So small they can't see him.
What?
That he's so small they can't see him.
Oh.
Slides in between them.
Yeah, said the little woman standing on the side that we can't see.
What?
Said the little woman standing on the side that we can't see.
Hey, Nancy.
There she is. What's up, Nance?
Neither one of us almost made it to the game really on Sunday. We had a hell of a time. First, we left the house and to where we get on the highway is probably about 12 miles or so. 20 minutes. As soon as we get on the highway, I realized I didn't have my parking pass with me. So I had to go down to the next exit, turn around, come back to the house. We get the parking pass, and we grab an extra drink. We get back on the highway. We get down to it's 45 minutes to where we drop the dog off to the kennel. We get there, and, well, we can't take her. She was just spayed last week. It's got to be at least 2 weeks. So at this point, the wife is already ready to just go home, and she wants to stay home. And I don't want that because she needs time off herself. It's not all about me. I said, if you don't go, I'm not going, basically. And I said, look, our middle daughter owes us big time. And we were able to guilt her into coming to our house and puppy sitting. So, but all in all, between all that, because we had to go meet them, give them the puppy, and then get back on the road. From the time we actually left the house the first time to the time we got to the hotel, it was over 8 hours.
Sheesh.
And it was, yeah, it was just a long day. But I tell you what, that 8 hours still didn't seem as long as the drive home. For some reason, the drive home always seems longer than the drive down there. And as Johnny said, it's because I'm going down there for something we want to do. We don't necessarily want to come home.
Facts.
You want to come down and see everybody and enjoy the tailgate and watch the game, and then going home, you're just like, all right, back to life.
Right.
Yeah, Lisa, Waddle isn't the one that has the wrist problem that needs surgery. It's Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Hill.
Yeah, Tua needs to protect that ball a little bit more, especially if he's getting crammed up and stuff. And
Yeah, that fumble yesterday, he never even saw the guy coming. Didn't feel him, didn't nothing.
yeah. So it's 5:31. Let's go ahead and play our commercial break for the man who kept his word.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with bath and water and meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats, food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach area. Hook up with Chef Jew for some of those sweet treats and good eats.
Absolutely. Always good to see Chef Jew at the tailgate. He brought a bunch of cupcakes. He brought your cheesecake yesterday. So, always good to see him there.
And let me tell you, that cheesecake was delicious.
It must have been. You didn't even offer to share it.
Hell no, I love my cheesecake. No. The wife hardly got anything.
Santa's going to remember you come Christmas time.
Ooh,
You're getting cold.
Ooh.
Hey, I probably deserve coal in one way or another. Got to see our newest fan of the year yesterday. Also, was able to praise her and give her love and everything. And
that's a great picture, you guys. That's a really nice picture, you guys. For real, I seen the picture and I was like, "That's a beautiful picture."
A lot of times I get up to these people and it's not until I see the picture that I realize how much taller I am over everybody. Because to me, it just doesn't seem like it until I look at the picture and I'm like, damn, she's short. Damn, I'm tall. I know.
Exactly.
Lisa's little but mighty.
Yes.
Oh, she is. Yes, very mighty. And I tell you what, I could never ride that. Well, I used to be able to I used to ride 60 plus miles a day, but I don't know if I could ever do the night. I'm sure I could have been when I was younger and in better shape. She rides 99 miles every year.
That's great. And she's consistent with it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Consistency is the key. She's, like I said, and I'll say it again, well deserved. Well deserved.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt. Everything she does for the DCC and the community, and she says it all the time. She said it to me yesterday. She goes, I'm not fan of the year. We all are. It's about all of us.
Right. Yeah. She said the same thing to me. It's all of us.
Right.
And I tell you what, she's something special. she's always extremely supportive of everybody out there. Everybody, every player, she supports them all.
Yes, she is. Yes, she does. Absolutely. We got to
Now
get
this-
her on. We got to get her on the show. We have to
Yeah.
get her on the show.
Well, this coming weekend, I want to see. I'm happy. I would have thought there were. To me, I thought there was more than 4 flags, but I guess we only had the 4 flags, which I'm extremely happy with. But I guess like 2 or 3 of them, I think, just happened real quick to one another and stuff, and that's where I probably got confused. But well, knowing me, it doesn't take much to confuse me. So. Yeah, see, I'm saying it for y'all instead of y'all coming down. It was a good game. And like I said, the passing yardage was right on what I picked and all. I was expecting more rushing yards, but at the same time, when I said that, I was believing Alec Engel was going to be playing. And like when I found out he wasn't, and I told Saul, I said the same thing. Saul said, "God damn it!"
Yeah, I was just like,
Our run game is that much better with him in there.
Absolutely. As soon as you sat there and sent me that message, I was just like, oh, like I was just like, that's what I didn't want to hear. Because if you know this team, and we all know our team, when you see how things move when certain players in, you know how things are going to execute. When one piece is missing, you know the difference, and you see the difference.
Well, just like when Sealer was missing.
Oh man, a huge piece.
But I tell you what, there were several times yesterday, and I was calling it. I was looking. And every time Steeler and Campbell was in there at the same time, I knew there was going to be a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and there was.
Yeah, they didn't get the sacks, but they definitely got a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah. They came damn close to getting a lot of sacks, though.
Oh yeah, but the thing is with Minshew, if you can get him to move his feet, he's not nearly as good.
Yeah.
Not that he's great anyway, but you make a move and he gets worse.
Well, now we got to face this kid. We got to face a new quarterback for the Patriots. We got to face this kid and see what he does. He's not that bad. We cannot sleep on him, because he's definitely going to be looking at the chop.
Well, we can't afford to sleep on any team right now.
Not at all.
They're a run first team that opens everything else up for themselves. So they got to contain the run. Ramondre Stevenson runs hard. He's big back, a lot of power. I don't know if Douglas is playing on the outside for them, and Kendrick Bourne. Those are their 2 receivers. They're decent. What the fuck?
Well, I tell you what, who's been playing lights out as far as pass rush defense is Chop.
He's been getting better and better each week.
Yes.
It'd be nice if he could be reminiscent of Jalen Phillips, because when Jalen Phillips got drafted, he had 2 sacks through 9 games, and then got 4.5 through weeks 13 to 17.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just maybe
11 through 14 or whatever, something like that.
Maybe just maybe it might happen.
He's been getting close, just almost getting home. But yeah, I mean, I'm good with pressures. As long as we have some pressures, it takes a lot of stress off the corners and safeties. Because Javon Holland's having a down year. Yeah, he had a decent play with the sack yesterday. But other than that, he's looked lost out there. There's no continuity or rhythm to his game. He's like overcompensating, trying to like just hit stick and punch balls out, just not wrapping up, not playing good coverage in his quarters. And he hasn't really been helping in the run game. Jalen Ramsey has been all over the field doing everything.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And then the one big mistake yesterday was made by Kader Kohu, going to make a tackle in a wide open field, drops his head down. Keep your damn head up so you can see what you're tackling.
Yeah,
definitely. What's crazy is they've had Kohu on the boundary corner and they're using someone else in the slot lately versus the other way around. Well, because Fuller's hurt. But even when Fuller was healthy, Fuller was playing the slot, and you had Kohu playing the boundary, which wasn't bad for a while either.
No, Kohu overall coverage isn't bad, but that open field tackle, it's you watch him drop his head and stop looking at what he was tackling, and the guy gets out of it.
Yeah, that was bad. That was ugly as hell. Jordan Brooks.
Yeah. That kid's playing very well.
Fantastic.
Well,
That was my
and-
guy week 1. I was saying he's going to be the guy. He's the guy.
Jordan Brooks and Walker's playing well too.
Walker's
like how
playing very well, yeah.
That was a steal because it was a vet minimum contract. You got him for a bag of potato chips, a couple $100,000.
I tell you what, that pick that Ramsey got at the end of the game, that was great. I mean, we all love that.
Hey, listen, 24 interceptions.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Dotson's going to be. If you think about it, we have three key players from the Seattle Seahawks defense, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dotson's got all week to practice and see what he can do. We'll find out. Hopefully he plays against New England.
Rumor is that Isaiah Wynn should be practicing too, right?
That's the rumor. We got to wait and see if he does.
Right. I mean, it's only been 14 months at this point now for a mysterious, undisclosed lower leg injury with zero information ever.
Mm.
Well, we got the Texans and the Cowboys tonight, which that should be a no-brainer. Texans should win that.
Texans. But you know what's messed up? I'll pick the Texans and watch the Cowboys decide they want to play.
Yeah, I mean, is CeeDee Lamb playing? Because rumor is that he's like on the rocks of not playing, and it also is alludes to the fact that Jerry might be in hand to try to get Shadur Sanders and Travis Hunter. I think the best pick for the Cowboys, honestly, would be Ashton Gentry. I mean, I guess it depends where they end up, but if they're in like the 7 to 10 range, Ashton Gentry would be huge for them because I mean, if they come back healthy, they got pieces. They're just not well coached or organized.
Now, what about the freaking Detroit Lions though?
Woo!
You saw Aiden Hutchinson's already doing rehab.
Yeah.
That's insanity. It's like 3 weeks post broken leg, and he's already in the pool running.
Detroit is. I'm telling you. Detroit
52-6.
Detroit is different.
If they can get through healthy, they'll be right. Alec Anzalone's out for 8 weeks. That's a huge blow to them. But they're just so stacked everywhere.
Yeah.
We all know who Alex Anzalone is basically like Thor. He's got these long locks, blonde hair, looks like Van Gateway, plays middle linebacker, and he's all over the damn place.
I believe it. And then you got the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Baltimore Ravens yesterday, which
That's
everybody
the worst 8-2 team I've ever seen, though, bro.
Mm.
They have 4 games they haven't scored an offensive touchdown. Their defense is legit, obviously.
Their defense is very legit.
Yeah, and it's only gotten better, which is crazy as fuck to even think.
Yeah, buddy. You got it. You can't even sleep on them. And then Russell's playing really well.
Well,
Yeah, he's been good.
He's playing decent. I mean, like Tom said, they scored 6 field goals yesterday, no touchdowns.
Right.
That's their 4th game of just field goals.
Right.
Yeah.
They have 6 games of no offensive wide receiver having a touchdown.
Yep.
Like, it's crazy. Like, they're eking games out late, which is fine. They're winning. It's all that matters to them right now. But as soon as they lose, watch the switch of the flip from Pittsburgh. You had people calling for Tomlin's head, which makes absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah, listen,
consistently good coaches ever.
Every year somebody's calling for his head, which is ridiculous because, I mean, he doesn't have losing seasons. They're never out of it.
It's crazy.
I can't believe that the Bears almost beat the Packers.
I'm not. That's a divisional game.
Right. Anytime it's a divisional game, it's tough.
Yeah.
No,
I felt bad for my nephew because my nephew's a Bears fan, and he just like I'm had it.
I mean, think about it. Most coaches, most GMs draft and try to get guys to build their team to win their division.
Right.
After that, it's, yeah, you're going to win games outside of your division, but your job is to win your division, and that's how they build their team.
Right.
And then the Colts beat the Jets.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers needs to go to New York City, wave bye-bye, and go home.
Yep. I agree with you.
They own $50 million without even a contract next year. It's crazy.
Yep.
Terrible.
You ain't never lied, man. I agree.
How about the Broncos 38-6 over the Falcons?
Ooh.
That one was surprising.
Yeah.
No, the Broncos is like a hit and miss team. Sometimes they are hot, sometimes they're not.
And they were really hot yesterday.
Yeah, I think they were pissed off for losing against Kansas City the week before.
Yeah, they're getting better for sure. Bo Nix is good.
Right.
Yeah, that kid's improving every week.
Because they're finally starting to put in Audric Esme, former Notre Dame guy, to throw him in the rotation with Gillette, Laughlin, and Javonte Williams. They focus on the run and then let Bo Nix do with his eyes. He'll be all right.
Then you have the Seahawks beat the 49ers.
Yeah, Gino with the run at the end. They're decimated with injuries. When we get to Christmas, if they're still injured, we have a chance for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
We have a chance regardless. Let me rephrase it. We have a chance regardless, but it would be beneficial if they don't have, per se, Bosa, Debo, or these crazy-ass athletes to have all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question for everyone. I mean, we have 13 minutes left, so we've got time. The short week, Green Bay game. Let's say everyone's healthy, except for, of course, Austin Jackson, who's on IR. But let's say everyone's healthy.
Damn.
But being a short week, how do you feel it's going to affect us?
Well, I mean,
you get an extra 3 days rest after the game.
Right. After the game, you get the long week, but the short week, yeah, and we have to travel. So now, what my hope is that we stay healthy. We beat New England, stay healthy, fly out there Wednesday in the evening or something, and then the weather's not too bad, and the guys play pissed off because they're not at home with their families for Thanksgiving.
That'll be 2 years in a row, too, so they came out good on Black Friday last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a major test for this team because they already know what's at stake. You got a divisional game that you have to win. You have to go ahead and sweep the New England Patriots. And you do have to go into Green Bay. And I think those men know that they need to prove to not just themselves, but to the rest of the league that they're not nothing to fuck with by going into Green Bay and playing a physical matchup against a Green Bay team, which is going to be tough, but that is a winnable game. That is a very winnable game, especially if we're 100% healthy without Jackson, who is on IR. If we get Engel back, we get Wynn back, we get our pieces back, and pray that we don't get any injuries against the Patriots. I'm going to tell you something. I feel extremely confident going against both of those teams.
We potentially could have Brad Chubb back too. If he practices this week, it could be 2 weeks of practice.
Right.
That'd be huge.
Oh, yeah, that'd be real huge. We get Chubb back.
Maybe I get to see a fucking win. That'd be real nice. I haven't seen a win this year yet.
I mean, if we get Chubb back and you got Chubb and Chop out there together.
Chubb, Chop, Calais, and Steeler at the same time. What?
Yeah.
It gives you a good rotation, so.
You have fresh legs in the fourth rather than having to play guys forever. And then you don't get much fourth, you're tired.
Well, if the offense could keep doing these 6-8 minute drives, then we have a chance in every game.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I love. My wife's like, at first, she didn't, because she's still learning a lot of the game. But she's like, it's taking them forever to get down the field and everything. My God. I said, that's what we want to do. We want to control the
They didn't
clock.
catch it. Good problem, but since they catch it, it's all right.
Yeah, when you could take 8 minutes and 21 seconds off the first quarter and put the ball in the end zone, fantastic.
Yeah.
Every time.
And I mean, we had a good second half in the fact of that the opposing team didn't score every possession.
Well, listen, if we let Gardner Minshew score that much, we could have just called it a season right there.
You ain't never lied on that.
No, but that's been our problem the last 3 or 4 games is that they've been scoring every possession.
In the second half, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta stop that.
Well, we started off. We made them go through. We started off by making them go 3 and out, and we ended it with an interception there near the end.
Right.
And that was a play where they made Minshew move his feet, threw the ball bad.
Yep.
Pressure him. You pressure him, he's going to make mistakes. He tries to be hero ball all the time because he's used to having to be.
What's
hero
up,
ball.
Pedro?
Pedro, shake money.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's in here on all platforms. Mr. Pedro, the fantastic painter, has a podcast called the Billy Fins podcast or Fins Talk. He is on there with also Johnny O, Tom O'Gara, and Mr. Matt Finn Evil himself. They talk Miami Dolphin football extensively on Tuesdays nights between 7:30 and 9.
7:30 and 9.
There you go. So definitely check them out as well.
He just called me like 5 minutes ago. I told him I'd call him back.
Tom, did you book your flight yet for the cruise?
No, it's the only thing I have to do still.
All right. Well, when you start looking, let me know because we may end up having to leave out of Philly because prices up here are crazy.
Well, if you didn't see, Spirit Airlines filed bankruptcy.
Yeah, but they're not going anywhere. I'm not worried about that part.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
I landed today and I went to the counter because one of the girls on the plane, I always want to say stewardess, and they don't call them that anymore.
The attendants.
The flight attendant said, "Go to the counter and ask for the penny rate." I'm like, "What?" So I went down and asked, and the guy's looking it up. He goes, "No." He goes, "This is the price here." I'm like, "It's the same on my phone. There's no discount. What about this one?" He looks it up, same price as my phone. I'm like, "I thought it was supposed to be cheaper to book it here at the airport." He goes, "It usually is." I'm like, "Well, both the price you gave me to go into West Palm or Fort Lauderdale are not cheaper."
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll start looking on that.
No, we're doing a cruise right after Thanksgiving, so
Well, I didn't realize that when Maria set this up, it's spring break. It's March.
Oh
yeah.
So all the flights getting down there are going to be expensive.
Ooh, yeah,
Oh,
buddy. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't realize it was spring break, but I did realize it should be the Final Four Elite 8 week, so I'm going to have to buy the internet because I need to see my Duke boys.
Oh, they'll have the games. They'll have the games on the ship, and the internet package is included. You know, your Wi-Fi. So
That's a win. Yeah, it should be. I'm thinking that's
Thank
the
you,
week
Pedro.
Thank you, Pedro. Peace, love, friends, love, brother. Appreciate
always.
you.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi package is included on the cruise, and they'll have all the games on the TVs. So
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, like the cruise we're going on, I mean, we booked it last year basically, but it works out perfectly the way the schedule falls for us because we don't have a game that Sunday, right after Thanksgiving, and then when we get off the boat, we go straight to the stadium for the Jets game.
yep.
That's solid. Super solid.
So I mean, I couldn't ask for a better schedule as far as that part falls. Now next year it'll be different.
I'll leave next Wednesday for flying to Milwaukee, stop in Chicago, flying to Milwaukee, and then meeting up with a few people with Jedediah and Missy and Josh and all them, and then we're driving from Milwaukee to Green Bay, excuse me. And then if anyone's going to Green Bay, I know that Justin and Keith are throwing this huge turkey bowl tailgate. It's right across the street from the stadium. I looked at Google Earth. The house we're staying at is literally from me to my refrigerator behind me to the stadium, basically. He's got a big raffle going for that. I don't know all the players. Threw a couple in for him, and I got a couple more to give him. But That should be a good time. I know the two of them are going to cook a feast and whatnot as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
gotta
have
get-
they have a flyer up on Facebook for it, Turkey Bowl.
Yeah, I gotta get with them and send them some money for tickets or something to get in that raffle.
Yeah, it should be good. I know he's got like the watches and the bags, and I think he's doing his tickets for a game
Yeah,
this year. Something like that.
yeah, he's doing some tickets for a game and other stuff. I mean, it's a big raffle.
Oh yeah, I threw in a Pat Surtain signed jersey, an Ogba signed jersey, and a Larry Little throwback mini for now. See what else I got in the house. We'll mail a box out there on Wednesday this week and probably get it there by Saturday to Tyler Jesse's house, and then we'll bring it to the house in Green Bay. Something like that.
Nice.
Maria had a nice little raffle yesterday. She had a bottle of the 1800 with the Dolphins labels. She had a Nick Needham signed jersey,
That's fine.
a T-shirt, and what was the other one? Oh, mini signed by the corner. What's that?
Kohu?
No, the white kid,
Oh, Ethan Bonner.
Bonner. Yeah. The first four numbers that got pulled were all mine. They threw the last one back in and said, "No, you're not winning everything."
Well, lucky you.
Yeah. I got in the raffle because I wanted the bottle, so that was the first one. I won that, and I'm like, all right, cool. The next one, Needham signed jersey. Thank you. Next one was the Bonner signed helmet. I gave Dulce the Bonner helmet because she was DJ and she was pulling the tickets out. Then she pulled the last ticket out, and I saw it, and it was my number. She goes, "Oh, no way." She throws it back in the bucket and pulls a different one out.
Like, what shit did he step in?
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent.
Well, we only have a couple minutes left. Anybody got any last words?
Ladies and gentlemen, just thank you to everybody on every platform that took their time out to come out and watch us for an hour. We'll be on Wednesday night around 8:00. These gentlemen will be on, like I said, tomorrow on the Q Bill Defense Talk Show with Pedro, the Fantastic Painter. Thank you for the support. Victory Monday is upon us, but we still got work to do going against the Patriots.
Stack dubs.
Yep. We need another victory Monday next week and get us to 5-6, and then see what happens in Green Bay, and hopefully we'll be at 500.
Absolutely.
100%. Other than that, I guess we'll just have a good night, everybody. Peace, love, and fins up, family.
Peace, love.
Absolutely. Peace, love, fins up, everybody. See you Wednesday.